Hi everyone and welcome to this new grammar video. So today's video is about personal pronouns. Let's begin with the rule. Personal pronouns can be the subject of a clause or a sentence. They are I, he, she, it, they, we, and you. Personal pronouns can also be objective, where they are the object of a verb, preposition, or infinitive phrase. They are me, her, him, it, you, them, and us. Position can be shown by personal pronouns like mine, his, hers, ours, yours, its, and theirs. So here we have the three types of personal pronouns that are subject personal pronouns, object personal pronouns, and possessive personal pronouns. So the subject personal pronouns are I, he, she, it, they, we, and you, and they play the role of a subject of the verb. Object personal pronouns that are me, her, him, it, you, them, and us are the recipient of the action, and they come after the verb. And possessive personal pronouns that are mine, his, hers, ours, yours, its, and theirs are expressing possession and belonging to. So please refer to our last videos about pronouns to have more details about these types of pronouns and about their function. So let's continue with this video that gives us further information about pronouns. So, and now with the subject pronoun. We use subject pronouns as the subject of a verb. So, I like your dress. So the subject here is I and the verb is like. I like your dress. You are late. He is my friend. It is raining. She is on holiday. We live in England. They come from London. English clauses always have a subject. His father has just retired. He was a teacher. So here every clause should have a subject. We can't just get rid of the subject in the second clause. We can't say his father has just retired, was a teacher. No. But in English, we should always use a subject in each clause. His father has just retired. He was a teacher. I'm waiting for my wife. She is late. Now let's go to the imperative form. The imperative, which is used for orders, invitations, and requests, is an exception. So for imperative form, there's no subject pronoun. For example, stop, go away, please come to dinner tomorrow, play it again, please. If there is no other subject, we use it or there. We call this a dummy subject. For example, there's an interesting book on the shelf. Here we express where is the book. There's an interesting book on the shelf. There'll be an eclipse of the moon tonight. So here when. There is plenty of bread left. The amount of bread. The amount. There is a plenty of bread left. There were 20 people at the meeting, so the number. It's nearly 1 o'clock. The time. It's my birthday. Here the date. It's raining. Weather. It's a lovely day. Weather, to express weather. It's great living here. Express an opinion. It's nice to meet you. Express an opinion. So now let's go to object pronouns. We use object pronouns as the object of a verb. For example, can you help me please? So help is the verb and me is the recipient of the action. So can you help me please? Me is the object pronoun. I can see you. She doesn't like him. I saw her in town today. We saw them in town yesterday, but they didn't see us. Or after prepositions. So the object pronoun can come after a verb or after a preposition. For example, she is waiting for me. I'll get it for you. Give it to him. Why are you looking at her? Don't take it from us. I'll speak to them. He, she, and they. He, she, and they. We use he, him to refer to men, and she, her to refer to women. When we are not sure if we are talking about a man or a woman, we use they and them. So this is the rule that we use he and her. We use he and him for to replace a masculine noun, she, her to replace a feminine noun. But if we aren't sure about the gender, we should use they and them. For example, this is Jack. So Jack is a man. This is Jack. Jack is a man. He is my brother. I don't think you have met him. So here we use he and him for a man. For a man, we use he and him. This is Angela. She's my sister. Have you met her before? So at the same, we know the gender. Angela is a woman. So we use she and her. Now we have you could go to a doctor. They might help you. So a doctor, we don't know if we don't know if it is if she is a woman or a man. We should use they because we don't know the gender of the doctor. You could go to a doctor. They might help you. So here we use they because we don't know the gender. Talk to a friend. Ask them to help you. Here at the same, we don't know the gender of this friend. If she's a woman or a man, so we don't know the gender, and so we should use them. So they and them are used when we don't know the gender, woman or man. But in case we know the gender, we use he, him for masculine form for men, and she, her for women. Now you and they. We use you to talk about people in general, including the speaker and the hearer. So you is used to talk about people in general, and that includes the speaker and the hearer. For example, you can buy this book everywhere. That means that this book is on sale everywhere. You can park here. That means parking is not, you can't park here. That means that parking is not allowed here. Now we use they, and them to talk about institutions and organizations. So now if we talk about institutions or organizations, we should use they and them. They serve good food here. They serve good food here. They means the restaurant. Ask them for a cheaper ticket. Them, the airline. Then refer to the airline. Ask them for a cheaper ticket. especially the government and authorities. So they, when we speak about government and authorities, we should use they. They don't let you smoke in here. They are going to increase taxes. They are building a new motorway. They say it's going to rain tomorrow. So now let's go to the uses of it. We use it to talk about ourselves. Firstly, on the telephone. Hello, it's George. When other people cannot see us. It's me, it's Mary. Here, supposing that Mary is knocking on the door. We also use it to talk about other people when we point people out for the first time. So here, when we point the people out for the first time. For example, look, it's Paul McCartney. It's Paul McCartney. So it is used here because we have point this person for the first time. Who's that? I think it's John's brother. Who's that? I think it's John's brother. When we cannot see someone and we ask them for their name. So here we don't see someone and we ask them for their name. For example, in answering the phone. Hello, who is it? So you are answering the phone because you are not in face with that person. So you can't see him. So you say, hello, who is it? Who is it? Someone about to answer the door. For example, someone knocking at the door. So you can't see him. So you just say, who is it? So that's all about personal pronouns. So as I said before, that many other videos about pronouns were made in my, and you may find them on my channel. So please refer to them, and see you later for another video.